Hi there, it's Livy from the channel Marina Lockhart, or Honiak, whichever you prefer. Yeah. Um, I'm just wondering, do any of you guys know AVBYTE'S sing-alongs of Hipster Disney Princesses or Slender Man, real life? They're musicals, because I was in both of them. And if you haven't seen them, check them out, and check the actual musicals out too, because they're awesome, and check out AVBYTE'S channel as a whole, because that's awesome. And so, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I was in both the Hipster Disney Princesses sing-along and the Slender Real Life sing-along, and I cosplayed in both of them. And I'm really happy that AVBYTE'S been doing these, because I've always wanted to be in a musical of theirs because I just love them so much, and this is a chance for them to really reach out to their fans and let them be in an AVBYTE musical, which I think all of their fans want at some point in their lives. And because of this, I commented on there with my Marina Lockhart channel saying I'm going to write them a random packed story, and I have done that. It's on paper. And so I wanted to read that, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope AVBYTE enjoys it. I guess I'll post this as a video response to one of their sing-alongs, and I really hope they like it. And yeah, so I'll put the story in the description too, just in case you want to read it out. And so I hope that AVBYTE and you guys enjoy it. If you watch it, because my channel sucks. I mean, the most views I have on a video is 36, and so we're kind of a fail channel, but we don't update much, and we are trying to stay strong, Honiak and Marina Lockhart. Yeah, I'm gonna change the name of that other channel soon. AVBYTE'S Epic Adventure. Antonius and Vijay had just finished writing the lyrics and music for their newest musical, the second part of their Internet Olympics series. They were getting ready to film, having gathered up Ben, Travis, Tiger, Josh, Dara, and their trusty puppets. They were about to step outside into the cold, frosty air that only December could bring, when they realized something. They had forgotten the freaking cameras. They dashed to their apartment and opened up the door. Antonius and Vijay were absolutely horrified by what they saw. 5 undead beings were roaming about the room, moaning and groaning grotesquely. Each and every one of them was wearing shoes that looked suspiciously like tap shoes. They rummaged through the brothers' belongings, sometimes removing certain objects. One accidentally rammed his face into a radio, and a Kesha song came on. The author of this story cringed, but the zombies seemed okay with it. In fact, it seemed that they loved it. The zombies hopped into a specific formation and began to tap dance to this song. Antonius and Vijay stared at them in fascination. Suddenly, a tall, thin, intimidating man stepped into the room. In a deep voice, he muttered, "Pardon me," as he shoved his way into the doorway. "How can he speak without a face?" Vijay quietly asked Antonius. The only response he received was an indifferent look and a shrug. "Why don't we focus on the more important matter?" Antonius asked, sarcasm dripping from the question. Vijay nodded, not catching on to the sarcastic comment, and looked back at Slenderman and the dancing zombies. The zombies were still tapping away, but now they had a new addition to the group. Slenderman was in the middle of the flash mob, tapping and occasionally clicking his heels together. Yet again, Antonius and Vijay were befuddled by this strange occurrence. Mario and Luigi unexpectedly leaped into the room, Luigi wielding a large mallet. They, along with everyone else, began to tap dance in glee. Vijay facepalmed, and Antonius remained neutral. The interesting party was getting predictable. "The hipster princesses are probably going to show up next," Vijay sighed. Antonius nodded. As predicted, the elegant mainstream haters waltzed into the room. Ariel grabbed Mario's hands and began to dance with him. He wore a surprised, but not at all disappointed expression. As Ariel had done seconds before, Snow White took Luigi's hands in hers. They danced, keeping in time with the beat. Antonius and Vijay noted that a Katy Perry song had begun to play. The author sighed in gratitude as she was relieved of the pain rhythmically beating her eardrums. The entire party continued, dancing and tapping not ceasing. As all of the others had, Loki and Darth Vader flew into the room. Darth Vader seemed sullen and antisocial at the moment. What else is new? Loki, however, seemed positively elated. He suddenly and without warning grabbed Vijay and began to dance with him. Vijay looked to his brother imploringly, but lost all hope when Antonius was grabbed by the suddenly appearing hands of Doctor Who. They gave each other hasty, worried glances. Here was a sum of the party, from where Antonius could see it. The zombies and Slender Man were still joyfully tap-dancing to the beat of a new Taylor Swift song. Mario was being dragged all over the floor by Ariel, and Luigi was, surprisingly, leading Snow in a quick step. The other hipsters stood around reconsidering their choice to come with Darth Vader, and him and Vijay were waltzing with two men. Why? Antonius sighed and closed his eyes. He was going to go insane. Actually, he was. There were voices in his head saying, "Antonius, Vijay, guys." He opened his eyes to see Elizabeth peering down at him. "Are you okay, Antonius? Are you?" Travis was staring down at Vijay, who was still lying down on the couch. Antonius threw his legs over the side of the couch and walked over to Vijay. He then grabbed Travis's hand and slapped Vijay with it. Vijay woke up with a jump, and then sent a glare directed at both the guilty Antonius and the accomplice of the crime, Travis. You fell or something, Josh explained. "We don't really know, but we got the cameras." Ben was carrying the camera and grinning at Vijay, who smiled back. "Now let's get shooting." The group pulled some coats on and headed outside. Once again, they were hit by the chilling air. Antonius looked around, thankful that it wasn't full of zombies and princesses. But then, he looked straight in front of him and felt his jaw drop. Standing, no, more like dancing, before them were 5 zombies and Slender Man. They performed and ended their number with jazz hands. Elizabeth